Good afternoon, everyone. I hope that everybody is having an absolutely fantastic day today. Today, we're going to be showing Pewdiepie. There we go. All right, so we are going to be playing some Minecraft, obviously, today, and showing Pewdiepie how to actually play Minecraft. Obviously, I don't know what we're going to be building exactly here today. I'm just going to start out by tending to my crops, and I do want to start working a little bit on the base because that is something that I've been wanting to actually get to for quite some time, and I haven't really had any time to actually do that lately. So I think now is a great time to go ahead and get started with that. So we'll just tend to the crops first here. And then after that, we will go over to where the base is going to be located at. And we'll just slowly start to make progress on it. I gathered up a few bits of stone and some more glass. Not a lot, because I don't have a ton. But that's fine. It is what it is. All right, let's feed our chickens and our cows so that we can have more food, and eventually we'll have villagers that will give us golden carrots, so this won't really apply, but levels are always nice and whatnot, so we will take it. All right, chickens. Breed. You know the drill. Breed to die. That's what you're here for. We want your delicious cooked chicken, because that's what it's all about. Alright, good enough. Alright, cows and sheep, I'm gonna give you guys some wheat. Take it all, take it all. You know what this is for? We're gonna fatten you guys up for that delicious summer meal on the grill. Though lamb chops, I don't know about that. I mean, that's each to their own, I guess. I don't know. Do you guys like lamb chops or mutton? Or do you guys prefer beef? Do you guys like chicken? Do you like pork? What do you like? Put it in the comments. Put it in the chat. All right, let's go ahead and dump this stuff off into our chest, and we're gonna head on over. And I'm gonna start working on a little bit of a project on the base. I don't know how far we're actually gonna get today, but we shall start. And somehow our pink sheep died. Whatever. Fine. Right. This is all temporary. I obviously need way more supplies in order to start getting a proper storage chest unit going and a storage system, and then I kind of want to have at least a base outline of where my mega base is, what I'm kind of doing with my mega base. And I mean, I have some ideas, don't get me wrong, but we just gotta kind of set it up that way. Quite a few people online today, so that's nice. The two people that I typically have been playing online with aren't. I don't think they're available today. They might show up while we're live streaming, which is fine. Got a baby cat, because who doesn't like baby cats? What's up, kitten? I gotta get names for these guys. Let's grab a few sea lanterns. I think we have a few. Now this is how you guys make a farm in Minecraft. Stop it. I don't like you, fish. I'm gonna feed you to the iron golems down there. Get out of here. Let the iron golems chase you. Hey. Hey, do your job over there. Go do it. Go take care of it. Come on, bouncer, do it. There you... No, don't let him get me. Rude. There you go. Nice job. That's how it's done around here. We don't like these fishy intruders. A world tour? Well, I mean, I guess I could do a world tour, but it's not much really going on right now. As far as what I've built so far. Please? I don't, I guess I don't really... What do you want to see? Oh, I need my bed. I need a bed so I can sleep because I know the phantoms are going to be after me here really soon. Alright, let's grab this. Let's go up. No fishy. Bad fishies. Alright. So just give me a 1 second. I'm just gonna kind of looking at my reference picture of what I would kind of like to, what I'm inspired by, and we'll see how it all kind of just comes in to existence. What's my day count? We're on a server, so the day's continuous. Like, it's nonstop, but technically it's day 733. Obviously, I'm not playing all the time. This isn't hardcore. This isn't my hard... I mean, I have a hardcore world, don't get me wrong, but... Alright, let's build this, I guess, right around here somewhere. I guess that will work. Let's go there. Let's just kind of fill this in. I'll swim up. Yeah, it's not a hardcore world, so it's not anything like that, unfortunately. But this is going to be an interesting build, to say the least. But you know what? That's fine. I mean, that's what I'm going for something that that's a little bit more unique than what I've ever really done before. So I think that would be... I think it will be really cool to see it when it's all finished. Obviously, if you guys want to be able to see that, make sure you guys stick around. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel, because you know what? That's how we're going to do it. What's my day count in my hardcore world? About 300 days. That's where I'm at currently. I probably should work on it a little bit and record on it, but unfortunately my last 2 videos on my hardcore world, I, wasn't really producing much of an audience, so I wanted to focus on the SMP that I play on instead. Sun is going down, so let's go ahead and sleep. And for the first couple weeks I did make a 100-day series. It's out there. The 100 and 200 days are out there. So, spoiler alert, I'm still alive in hardcore. I don't die very often in Minecraft anyway, but I'd never actually done one. SB7, I don't know who that is. Yeah, so I have 2 videos on it. Go check them out. They're about, I think one's like 24 minutes or something like that, and the other one's like 20 for the 2 episodes. It's the first time I'd ever actually done hardcore, so I don't know, I'm pretty excited about it. So honestly, go check it out. Tell me what you think of it. I was a little nervous in starting it just because I had never done a hardcore world before, and obviously if I get really far into it and then I die, obviously I would be a little disappointed. So I'm just trying to figure out like how I want to like transition it. You know, I'm working on the server. This is, you know, this is where I'm live streaming, is on the server. Obviously gathering resources in the background and doing some other things. When's the third one coming out? Well, I haven't quite hit 300 days. I don't remember exactly what day I'm on yet. Honestly, I'd have to go over and check it out. So, all right, we need some other people to sleep. Otherwise, I'm going to be pummeled by phantoms here in a second. Though I guess I could bring a cat up here, and then I wouldn't be as bothered about it. Does nobody want to sleep today? Apparently not. The problem is, you know, a lot of people are actually building cave bases this season because of the Cliff and Caves update. So nobody really sleeps. And honestly, it's a little frustrating at times. Obviously, you know, some people you can't sleep obviously when you're in the end dimension, which we haven't opened up as a group yet. But well, then check out the 2 videos that I've ever released on the hardcore world already. I think I did a pretty decent job on them. So well, there's things that I want to be able to do in this world, and I'm trying to get all the specifics together and kind of work it out. But I do want to do more interactions with people. Like if people, as an example, if they donate a certain dollar amount, you can kill me, type situation, or have me killed in a specific way, or I will die a specific way, depending on what the dollar amount is that's donated. You know, I could have like a donator hall in the base, because my base is huge. It's a 200 block area. It's going to be a circle, but it's not going to be a perfect circle. But I built a perfect circle to begin with, so that I could at least have an idea of where I want to. Yeah, apparently nobody else wants to say anything. But it just, for me, it's just kind of get the shape, design, and I'm gonna need a ton of glass, which is gonna take forever to do. But and then of course I gotta deal with the stupid fishies down below, so there's always that problem. So the reason that I chose to be building above an ocean monument is because I wanted to kind of always be working when I'm just kind of chilling in my base, and then that way I never ever have to AFK at it again. So when I'm up here building and just kind of doing whatever I'm doing, then maybe whatever live stream hardcore. Yes and no. It depends on if I had a lot of people that were really interested in that. I definitely would consider doing that. It'll just make it a little bit weird, because I feel like when I'm doing a live stream, especially on a build like this as an example, I become a lot slower of a builder in the grand scheme of things, just because, you know, you're focusing on the chat, there's other things that you're kind of focusing on, and you know, you just kind of want to make sure that everything is the way that it should be. Why am I not seeing any light levels? Hello? Why is this not working? Okay, whatever. Guess we'll have to check that out later. But yeah, I mean, I can clearly hear that something is happening over in my farm. I can't see anything over there because I'm a little bit too far from the render distance away. But I mean, this is kind of the edge of the base, I guess. All right, so I want to kind of build this out a little bit. Kind of like this direction, just a little bit. I don't want to build it out too far, but How's it going, Ray? Welcome. And for the first time early in the stream, welcome, welcome. What's the design of my mega base? My inspiration is kind of a Japanese fantasy build is kind of what I'm looking for. So I really don't know how to explain it. It's something I kind of found it a reference image and I was like, oh yes, that is kind of what I want to do. That is like exactly what I would like to do. Come on, place it down, whatever. All right, so let's. That's not gonna work. Oh, let me go fast enough up the water. No! All right, I guess we're swimming back. This is why it would be nice to have an elytra to really get this build going, but whatever. It is kind of what it is. No fishies. Bad fishies. Fall into the fires, fish. Yes, good fish. Oh, I actually can't wait to for it to get really started. But it'll be so much easier once I can actually get into elytra and kind of go from there. It'll be absolutely fantastic. Oh, I should have checked my light levels. I don't understand why they're not showing up. But I get why they're not showing up on glass, but I don't remember turning anything off that I'm aware of. Oh, you're leaving already? You come early and leave early, huh? Got it. Makes sense. But yes, to answer your question, if there was enough people that were interested in watching the hardcore series, I would consider that. But there would have to be at least people that would really like to see that happen. Come on, swim up the waterfall here. So you can understand what's going on for what. I think I'm gonna stream soon, so I'll hang out. Wish luck in the base. Can't wait to see when it's done. Oh, it's gonna be. I mean, I'm not planning on this being done probably anytime soon. That is for sure. Yeah, I would love to be able to have, like I said, like the wings right now to kind of have an idea of what this looks like from afar. But you know, there's not much I can really do about it. Trying to see what this looks like from a distance, if I need to kind of expand it out a little bit. Oh, let's see, we can get rid of maybe some of this. Some of this in a little bit. A little flat there. But this is going to be something that I'm always going to be continuously improving anyway, so Actually, let's put you there. All right, I guess this is a swimming lesson, I guess. Instead of a building lesson. All right, let's do that there. Yeah, that'll work good. Kind of go out this way, I guess. Something just died over there. Guessing a squid, but I don't really know for sure. We're gonna texturize this thing a little bit later. I guess that's the plan for it anyway. But I guess that's the joys of making a floating little island, I guess. Stuff that you got to deal with. And not being able to fly. I'm hoping next week we'll be flying. Hoping. Because if we don't, I'm gonna have some issues with it. Otherwise, might not be streaming on here for a little bit if that's the case. I might move on to a different game for the time being. All right, so I mean, this is decently far underneath the circle. I mean, that's kind of what I want it to be like anyway. Right, that will work. I really wish that my light levels would work. So weird, I don't understand why they're not working, to be honest. Go check that out. Let's figure this out. Come here, dolphin. Give me dolphin's grace. Let me swim faster. Thank you. Zoom. I can really move now. Weird. Okay, or she, light level. Yes, how'd that get turned off? It's still not working. Okay. Come on, fish. I don't like your attitude over there. Light levels, light levels, light levels, light levels. Very strange. I don't get this. Light level, I saw light level. Let's turn that on. Wow, I am baffled by that. I don't know what's going on with my light levels. All right, whatever. Let's have to figure it out later, I guess. I mean, that looks decent-ish. It's a good start to it anyway. Tweakaroo? There should not be a comma after Minecraft. Oh, you're talking about in the title? It needs to be a light level renders and render. Yeah, I checked that, but I didn't. It was on. Okay, it keeps getting turned off for some reason. Is it still on? Okay, see? Let's go over to that and check it out. Did it turn off? See, it keeps turning off. Not sure why it's doing that. The light levels. Light level, light level, light level. Yeah, I feel like I have everything set up the way that it's supposed to be right here. And I think that's it. No, you don't need a texture pack to go with it. I don't get that. Okay, well, which one am I missing then? Overlay light level. Render, and I'm turning it on and off, see? On, off, on the bottom of my screen. Like the light hold. Ah, it's 0. I know that because I changed it for 18. Let's see, I set it to 0 or 1. Yeah, light level threshold 1. I didn't change anything and it was working just fine not that long ago. Enable needs to be true and generic. Where? How did that get turned off, I wonder? Interesting. I don't know how it got turned off. That's interesting. I don't know how that even got turned on. Well, I don't need that on. Then under renders, let's see. I don't want the client light then. I don't want that up in the corner all the time because that's going to drive me absolutely bananas. High level, there we go. Perfect. There we go. That's better. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Yeah, I just don't understand. I don't know how it got turned off, to be honest. Just being completely honest there. I have no idea because I didn't turn it off and it was working just fine. So a little bit ago. Whatever, I guess. I mean, it is what it is. It stumped us. That's what it did. All right, let's kind of build this out this way a little bit. Get under there that easy. There we go. That works. All right, we'll just kind of expand this under here a little bit. Nice floating rock going on. And I might come through this a little bit and just kind of... I have kind of an interesting idea to make this work the way that I want it to anyway. But thank you very much for showing me that little trick. That actually was really handy. Like I said, I have no idea how it actually got turned off, but... Cool. All right. And we'll kind of build this up, I guess, this way. Perfect. Let's take care of that real quick. But how are you guys doing today? You guys doing pretty good? Nice, looks cool. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Yeah, it should be. I mean, I've got an idea in my mind. I just really hope that it actually all ends up working out the way that I want it to, and we'll see, I guess. All right, I guess that's a good start to that rock, I guess. Then what I would like to do is over here. I don't know, that still looks really small compared to the rest of the actual base. You're new here? Well, welcome. Welcome, Dragos. Welcome. Somewhere over in like this vicinity. I want to start building a skeleton like frame for a mountain, I guess. A little bit of a mountain. Bring it over this way a little bit. And kind of feel like I want this to go up a lot higher though. That. All right, I'm definitely gonna have to go get some more stone, but I mined quite a bit of it earlier, so that should be okay. All right, that's kind of what I'm looking for. Perfect. You're welcome. You're welcome, man. Thanks for joining in. I appreciate that. I don't know. I don't know if this is quite. Wonder how tall this is. Let's take a look. So we're at 104. Only 14 blocks tall. You know what? That might work out okay. I'll just kind of scatter it this way a little bit. I mean, this is a rough shape. I mean, like I said, this is just a rough estimate of how we're kind of setting everything up. Trying to get some of the shapes in what we're kind of going with anyway. And then we'll kind of blend it into the rest of our build a little bit later. Always got to start with the rough shapes. If you don't kind of start with that, then you'll never know where you're kind of what you're kind of working with. We want to create some unique landscapes as well. Everything nice. What's like your guys' favorite things to build in Minecraft? Like, or are you not a builder, or do you guys like prefer to do like technical farms and whatnot, or what do you guys like to do? You don't have the game at all? You like building automatic farms? Nothing wrong with building automatic farms. Scotty, you should definitely get the game. It's free on Xbox Game Pass if you like the Bedrock edition. I personally like Java. I think Java is way better, but everybody has their own. I probably should do a tutorial on that thing. That thing is, even on an SMP, is super efficient. I love that farm. I've only AFK'd there for like 3 nights, and I've got like 3 double chests full of sea lanterns. It's ridiculous. So, you have a PS5? You can get the Bedrock edition, that technically, then. Because Xbox, PS5, and even the Windows 10 version of Minecraft are all Bedrock edition. So it's kind of up to you. All right, so let's... I want to have some glass here. I don't think I have enough to really do what I want right now, but that's fine. All stuff that we're gonna have to fix at a later time anyway. Yes, do a tutorial on that? Okay. It's not gonna be a short video, I can definitely tell you that much. You know what? That's fine. I mean, we can make it work that way and kind of go from there. I mean, if that's what you guys want to see, then well, I'll definitely work on it. And I'm out of stone. All right. All right, Dolphin. Give me your grace. Or not, because there's a lot of these guys over here. Ow. I've been violated. Oh, you grew up, kitty. Good for you. Ah, thank you very much for that, Dragos. I appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, if you guys have like constructive criticism on how I can actually make it better, I'm all ears. What I just don't like for somebody to say it's bad. Like, well, tell me what's wrong with it. Like, what did I do? Like, well, how can I improve it? What would you like to see a little bit done a little bit differently? Is kind of what we're going after here. All right, so I've got like a little bit of a mining operation over in this general area, and we'll just grab some more stone and head on back over. So I think I probably should grab some bones though. But I have some white dye. Fine for now. I don't have shocker boxes. I don't have a good storage yet. I don't have wings, so it makes it a little bit rough to do any of these types of projects. I mean, everything that you're gonna do, especially at this stage in the game, just takes a long time to really do anything. When you can't fly, you can't get around quickly, you don't have the storage capacity to be able to just instantly move things around. That's fine. Gotta start somewhere. Like I said, I really hope that next weekend we will be able to do one of the dragon fight, so we can start okay, well, I guess I'll just take a stack of bone blocks with me, I guess. That way we can do the dragon fight, and then I just want to get my wings and move on from there. Really all I want to do. Hello, mister. How are you doing today? But yeah, this I've got a few sea lanterns, and I've got a few dark prismarine blocks too. Just a few, and a little bit of black dye. Nothing too big. Holy crap. Dolphin? Hello? Dolphin, give me your grace. Thank you. Oh, God. No, not into the farm. I don't want to die today. Ow. Stop it. I don't like being violated. Oh, that is a lot of things shooting at me. Oh, okay, hold up. I think I'm gonna have to build up a different way of getting up there at some point. What a bunch of boogers. Can you die? Oh god, no. There we go. What a save. We survived. I should get myself a farmer villager and start getting myself some golden carrots. That would be very nice if we could do that. Oof. Done. Got it. Now we can just kind of fill this in a little bit, I guess. That works. Now we're just kind of like trying to make some cliffs, and we're just going to try to fill this in to the best of our ability. And like I said, I'm going to come back at a later time and really just start to frame this in the best that we can. There and there. Let's do there. Here. That's really looks really weird right there. Looks good so far. Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Of course, I can't reach right there. All right, let's do glass there. Yeah, I think this is turned out pretty good so far. I mean, this is a very, very quick little mountain. Is all we're really building. Make sure that everything is lit up the way that it's supposed to be. Do glass there. All right, yeah. Oh, I think I wanted to. I might come back and make it a little bit more steep because I actually wanted to have a little bit more of an incline on certain parts of the build, and then I kind of wanted to level off at the top, kind of like it's a jagged rock coming out of the just out of the water. Basically, imagine like the glass being water, because it's gonna the whole water that I'm gonna be building will be built out of different color glass, like the white, the clear, the light blue, the blue. Those variations of glass I plan on building this out of, and that will mimic water. And the reason that I didn't want to actually put water in here, because I didn't really want anything water based to really spawn, because I wanted to be focused obviously into that area. Now there will be water in some portions of the farm, and I'm hoping that a lot of stuff doesn't spawn, but I can't guarantee that it won't. All right, so maybe over here what we could do is kind of bring this in just a little bit. Kind of bring this as a mountain, like more like straight up, I guess, on this side. I think I'll like that, kind of doing more of a straight up cliff. Then we can remove that. Get rid of this one. All right, let's put a torch there, and there we go. That's everything covered up. Something like that. And then we could make like a kind of a straight up area as well, and then kind of do a little bit of an overhang. That might be kind of interesting. Just give it a little bit of an effect. I mean, we don't want it to only go straight up. We don't want to just go up and back either. And we want the hills to have kind of a natural feel to them as well. But this is going to be, like I said, more of a fantasy style build than anything. And it's all stuff that can be changed. I mean, this isn't set in stone, so to speak. I'll just keep placing some things here like that. And we'll place a torch there, and we'll come down here and right there. Yeah. I like that. I like the this is an SMP, yeah. There's a lot of people on. But yes, this is an SMP. Alright, I still need this to go up a lot taller on this side. Alright, let's make sure that we put a torch down there so it stays nice and bright everywhere. Go. That's looking good. I really like the way that this is kind of forming out. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back through here and then I'm going to texture it a little bit. And my goal is to use a little bit of the deep slate just to kind of give it some darkness, at least at the very bottom edges. And then I want to slowly transition it. And then I want to go into white. And then I want to go back to kind of a gray as you get more towards the top. So it'll be like black on the bottom. It'll be kind of white, gray down at the bottom towards there, and then we'll have kind of a white color, so like cellite or something like that in the middle, and then it'll kind of go back a little bit to gray, and then it'll be the top of the mountain. It's kind of what I'm hoping for, at least that's what I have envisioned in my head. Whether it actually works out the way that I want to or not, that is a different thing. Then we'll probably do some type of waterfall featurette with it as well. Let's put a something right there so that nothing can spawn there. Yeah, it's fun being part of an SMP though. I highly recommend that if you've never been a part of one, that you try to find one that you can join that you really care about and that you really like the people that you're working with. Because that's what makes it interesting. Of course, I'm not going to be able to get into this one. Do that. And then this can kind of be the top of the mountain right here. Well, the top of this little mountain anyway. I mean, it's not really a big mountain compared to what they are in the cave and cliffs stuff. All right, so I need to fill all of this in yet. I don't know. How's it kind of looking though? Is it looking the way that I want it to? Kind of hard to tell without being able to really fly around it, but I think it's kind of getting the shape that I'm looking for. All right, let's put like that there. All right, how much stone do I got left? Okay, I got a few stacks left. All right, yeah, this is looking pretty decent so far. Just a lot of stone to be placed. That's ultimately what it's going to be. All right, need a torch here. Like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect by any means. It just has to give us the shape that we're looking for. All right, nice. All right, let's kind of make this kind of go around. Like that, and then we'll fill all this in with that. There we go. Looking good so far, I think. And then basically what's going to be down below some of these things is going to be like some farms that I can build. Still obviously up in the air, whether it's a sugarcane farm or really whatever it might be. That there, that there. Fine. And now we can just kind of fill in the rest of it. And then just keep filling it in. The joys of just filling stuff in. Block by block. Whoops. Less than 2 stacks left. Great. Right, that's something kind of like that. And we're already gonna have to go get another few stacks of stone to at least kind of get this set up and filled in. That's it. Make sure that everything is lit up though. I don't see anything that's red. We don't want to come back to any surprises. That looks good. All right, dolphins. Time to get some grace going. Holy cow, that was quick. Jeez, dolphin. I don't think it knew its own power there. That grace was nuts. Have you gotten more damage and I just don't know about it? There, Mr. Golem. I have a really nice voice. Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate that. I don't think I have that great of a voice, but I do appreciate it. But I think everybody is kind of critical of themselves in some capacity or another. So the one thing I have to admit though, it is tough to like describe what you're trying to do on a live stream sometimes. Can we get in there, please? Thank you. Let's make this opening a little bit different so we can actually get in and out of this area easy. There we go. Rude. Don't pick that up. All right, it's time for me to leave, I think. No more messing with the mobs. Back to building some temporary mountains. I guess I shouldn't say temporary mountains because they're not going anywhere, but they might be modified. So that's why I guess I'm saying temporary. All right. I should make it a lot easier of a way to get up and down from Stop It Fish from this area. Okay, that's supposed to just be a boulder in the water, so I think that looks that. We'll make that bigger at some point. That doesn't look as natural as that. To me, this looks a lot more natural shaped. I think it's gonna have to be bigger on the top. I think I'm gonna have to make this a lot bigger as far as what can go on the top of it than what it is already. Yeah, I definitely think I'm gonna have to. Good thing I haven't started the edges of this yet. I think I would have been a little bit disappointed if that was the case. Perfect. Let's do that there. Make it a little bit unique shaped. Something like that, I guess. Try to make some unique shapes if we can. Not saying that we'll always be able to. Some of it might get tore down anyway, at least at a later time. If we decide that we're going to change this up a little bit. So the problem that I'm going to run into is when I go to either build something below it, I'm going to have to go down and make it a base for where everything is going to be kind of sitting at. That will be interesting. Yeah, that's not what I wanted. I didn't want that there. I wanted that there and that there. All right. So we want to build this out. More so this way, I think. I don't like building like really crazy flat structures. I think that's just a little weird in sometimes. I mean, some people really like it to kind of get an idea and a feel for the terrain, and then kind of give a fresh perspective and then terrain around it, which is fine. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, and I might end up paring some of this down anyway, but I might just build around it as well. So it's just, like I said, this is just all kind of a rough idea to get just where we want to be. I just don't know if up here is going to be enough space that I'm actually looking for yet. All right, so the other thing we got to make sure that we light up everything in this area. Looks like it. Looking good. All right, cool. All right, so the other thing that we have to do is build up to there. This side is going to be really steep. I am okay with that. I'm gonna like the different variations of how the only bad thing is gonna have going around and getting all these stupid torches when that time comes, and then I'm gonna have to figure out something else to do this with. All right, perfect. Let's do something kind of like that. Let's get rid of that one. That there instead. Oh, that's looking good. I like that. I like that a lot. All right, let's fill that in. Oh, I like it. All right, that's gonna have to be a temporary block for the time being. All right, let's just get rid of this. I really wish that I could fly away and come back. I mean, I guess I could go and look at the replay mod. That's always a way that we could do it. Let's do there. And just kind of fill this, that, and you like that. Having them made like more of an overhang would be, I think, really cool. That looks out of place though. Okay. Oh, I guess, you know, that looks all right. So wondering if I should actually go higher, though this side looks a little too even for my liking, but you know what? We can fix that later. All right, let's have some water over here coming in a little bit. Maybe this is where we can have like an overhang a little bit. That might be good. Turn that all into wonderful white glass. We need that. We're gonna need a lot of it. Maybe, yeah, or maybe right in this area would be really cool to put like an indentation and a nice little overhang. But maybe just back a little bit further. Up kind of like this. All right, let's go back a little bit further. All right, cool. Grab our stone. See how much we actually got here. I don't even know how I'm gonna light this up yet. Sorry guys, I'm just really trying to focus on what I'm trying to build and kind of getting an idea and like a shape in my mind of how things will actually work out. Plus we got to make sure that we have, you know, enough light levels, at least for now. And then I'll have to come back and kind of figure that out about how we're going to do that a little bit later. All right, so we want this to be right here. Let's make that indented a little bit more. Maybe create like a little cavern style thing like right here. That down there. All right, this is actually turning out to be a little bit more complicated than I was actually anticipating it to be. Kind of like that, maybe. Let's get this one. Let's put this here. Let's get rid of this for the time being as well, and put that here and here. All right, that's gonna cause problems though, because that's a spot that stuff can spawn in. All right, cool. Just adds a little bit of depth to it, which is kind of what I wanted. Let's put this here. There. Yeah, the only thing that looks a little weird is that right up there, but it's something that we can always fix, you know, at a later time. I'm not too worried about some of it right now. It's just that we need to figure out how to get some of these up here. So I do like the way that the shape is kind of coming along. I like that a lot. But we are using a lot of, whoops. We are using a lot of stone. And now that I'm actually getting close to running out of stone, I'm just going to go back and get more anyway. And then that way we have enough that we can continue building. All right, back over to the temporary area. And I'm gonna have to continue to mine for a ton of stone. I also need a lot of calcite, so either I need to find like some jagged peaks that have calcite running through it, or I need to find a lot of amethyst geodes. One of the two. I'm really gonna have to like figure that out, because I feel like that block is gonna be really beneficial. I could easily put some quartz in there. I could put some. I don't really want to put white concrete. I feel like that's, well, it might work. It has that little bit of a grayish blue tinge to it. Maybe. Actually, is that really all? Oh, okay. I have some left over in here. Not a lot. Wow. Okay. That's hard to believe that I have pretty much already used almost a full double chest of stone on just those two islands. And those are the small ones. That's kind of crazy to think about it that way. I don't even know how to... Wow. I am going to either have to create a stone generator, or I'm just going to have to mine for a ton of it. But I do know that I'm going to be going back at some point and doing a lot of terraforming, so I have to be really careful about like how much I build, because the one thing that I really don't like going back and doing is I don't like going back and texturizing things. Texturing things is just a pain for me. Not one of my favorite things to do. If I could figure out how to do it a little bit better while I'm actually building something, that would be better. There's a lot of fish out here. Oh man, there's a lot of them. Okay. Let's retry this. Get some of our hearts back a little bit, and then we can try it again. Wow, there's a lot in there. Okay, there's not supposed to be that many. Perfect. Only got hit once that time. I like that. Okay, yeah, this side is not bad. Though I feel like it could actually go up at a higher angle instead of so soft there, because it kind of like, it starts out like it's gonna be like a rough, a straight up shot, and then it really just kind of changes. Like I feel like we could fill this in a little bit better up here. But I think, like, for the time being, I think what we're gonna have to do is wait till we get our wings, and then we can always modify it a little bit differently. Because I think what I'm gonna like is, I don't know if I like this little bit of a gradual. I think I want to make it, I want to kind of have it jet out of where the glass is going to be at, so that it kind of gives us a little bit more of a rounder structure, and then maybe make a couple things that are a little bit not as, or we need to like tone this down. Maybe like take out some of the parts like right in here, maybe. Maybe something like that. I don't know. You know, maybe that won't be so bad. We can, like, this piece right here just looks like, this looks a little odd to me. We can add one there, maybe one there. Like this piece maybe is too tall, but we could have a taller one there. Kind of break it up a little bit. Like that seems weird. Maybe doing something like that. I fill that in like that. Maybe put another one right about there. Maybe open that up a little bit. Maybe do something like that. Break this down a little bit, put this here. There we go. To give us a little bit different looks around it all. All right, we definitely have to get this out of here. That looks terrible. Okay, something like that. I like it. Now we just gotta kind of make it a little bit more natural looking. Whoops, I didn't mean to put that there. All right, let's get rid of that one, and we'll just go up there. This one, I don't want that here. That can come down a little bit further. All right. Yeah, I like that. I don't like this right here now. Yeah, I think that will look okay. Obviously, we'll use like some stairs and some other like tricks to make this look a little bit better too when we're further along. Dang it. That is not what we wanted to do. All right, how are the lighting levels over here? What's this? Actually, just put a torch here for the time being. Okay, that is looking pretty good. Actually, what I'd like to do is go way up there and build this down. There we go. All right, cool. I like the depth. Kind of holding it up a little bit. It's hard to tell from out here, but that it's actually going in. I probably could have made it go in a little bit further than that, but it's always an idea that we can always build on in a different segment of the build itself. And I think what I want to do is make this bigger anyway, but now we got phantoms that we got to deal with, so We'll hide in our cave. I should have brought my... Oh, I did bring my bed over here with me. Nice. Nice. I actually didn't realize that I had grabbed it. I thought I had left it over there. Now we just gotta wait for some other people to go ahead and sleep. Ugh. All right, well, it looks like we need, what, probably another 3 people to sleep, and then we can actually get that. Come on, people. Sleep. Sleep. We want to continue building. Anyone else sleepy? I'm in real life. Oh, one more. One more can push us over the 25 threshold. 5% threshold. Let's do it. I know you want to. Oh, come on, one more. Oh, I thought the rain was down there for a second, but it's not. Not quite yet. Come on. There we go. All right, rain's done. I like the fact that the rain is done. We'll just leave that bed there for the time being. All right, time to go back up to the very top of the mountain and start building up there. All right, so what I'd like to do is just go out a little bit more. We'll have to fix probably some of that anyway, but all right, let's continue. All right, cool. Just fill all this. This will all just be kind of the same level, I think. At least for now. Time to fill stuff in. What kind of big projects are you guys working on in your Minecraft worlds, if you have Minecraft anyway? I know a couple people said that they actually don't have the game. If you don't have the game, I highly recommend that you go ahead and grab it. Not that expensive of a game. It's a lot cheaper than a lot of other games, and it's updated at least once a year anyway. All right, let's just go back up here. We'll put another one there. That's good. Get rid of all this, the temporary builds. This one right here is throwing me off a little bit, I think. There we go. I like that. All right, just do a little bit more glass right here. That one there. There. Also there. All right, cool. I think I can do that. Nope. You're working on a huge villager trading hall? Nice. How's that going for you? Villager halls are always kind of a nightmare sometimes to deal with. Pretty good. How many villagers are you actually gonna keep in there? I'm still designing it. Oh, you're still designing it in creative? Okay. Yeah, I like this little indentation that we decided to that I decided to build here. That actually looks really good. So this looks really repetitive, so we're gonna have to change some of that out a little bit. Go up here a little higher, maybe. There we go. There too. That there. Step it out a little bit. Look like it's kind of opening up a little bit more as it kind of comes out. I don't like the repeating patterns all that much. Oh, just 25 villagers? All right, that's nothing wrong with that. All right, we need to put a torch here. Go all the way up to there. Maybe a little bit steeper there and here. Oh yeah, that looks really good. I like that. There, there. Wow, I honestly cannot believe how much stone we're going through. This is absolutely insane. But gotta do what you gotta do. That now. You do something like that instead. Yeah, something like that will work. Back here, go up. Let's put a torch there. And see how that's looking. Well, that looks a little strange right about there, but not sure how I missed that. Go. It happens from time to time. You just happen to miss something. Oh, you have to go? All right, no problem. Have a good one. Appreciate you stopping by. Have fun. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. And I think I slowly want to start building the glass that way a little bit. Really wish I could see. I could see it from the air. That would be fantastic. Yeah, I think that's looking okay. Got tiny little rock over there. Then I think what we'll do is we'll just wrap, maybe create, I'm not gonna have enough glass for that, I don't think. I'm gonna need a lot more glass here pretty soon. But I think that island should be big enough. At least I hope so anyway. Alright, so I'm gonna have to do a lot more resource gathering though to finish a lot of this up. Oh, it is pretty big up here though. That's a lot more spacious than I kind of thought it was going to be. And then what we're gonna have to do is over there is kind of the main island. So it's basically gonna go from like here, kind of around this area. And then there'll be a bridge going from there to there. I just gotta figure out exactly where I want it to go. But a majority of the actual like mountains and the build will actually be over on that side. A lot of this in here, especially between like this rock and then that rock that's kind of jutting out, it's going to be all glass, and it's going to be different layers of glass with different colors of glass to kind of give it an effect of that that it's kind of an ocean in between, but obviously raised up. And then the edges will almost be like a waterfall of glass, and that's kind of what I'm looking for, at least. Then it's going to go all the way over somewhere over there, and then there'll be like probably a little bit bigger of a island than this, kind of over in that corner. And then it'll be separated by just a little bit of an area. And then it's going to be the big, which I'll have to kind of do a layout of kind of how I want that to be. And then we'll just we'll have to make it. But actually, I think this is a good time for me to go ahead and stop for today. I'm gonna need a lot more resources anyway, so I'm gonna have to do a lot more gathering. I plan on streaming at least at some point throughout the week. Not sure which day. I'm guessing it's probably going to be Tuesday or Wednesday. It definitely won't be tomorrow by any means, but if you guys enjoyed today's live stream, make sure that you guys come back and make sure that you guys hit that subscribe button so that you guys can get notified each and every single time that I do start a live stream up. But hopefully you guys enjoyed today's building and starting on the mega base. If you guys enjoyed it, you know what to do. Until next time, YouTube, you guys keep doing what you're doing because you're already doing it, and you guys stay gaming.